Hello, Sagittarius. Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, my friends. I know I've been a little bit behind on the bonus reads this week, just trying to get the monthlies up for you, but here I am. And I just want to say thank you for the ways that you've been loving on this channel. I appreciate you. So, Sag, I'm here to do a bonus read for you. And if you are somebody who is my ride or die Sag, you know how that goes down. So if you're brand new, welcome here. Thank you so much for stopping here and checking out what's going on at 10 of Cups Tarot. The way I do a bonus read is I'm reading for the current energy or the future energy. I'm not reading for anything in the past. I am not looking into anything in the past. However, if it shows up, I got to acknowledge it. That's my job. That's my job, right? I will acknowledge it, but I will not dig into anything back there. So onward and upward, friends. That's what we're doing. 2025 is all about moving forward, right? We're not moving into the past. So, Sag, if you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome to all the shenanigans. Well, you are the shenanigans, so you are you're used to all the shenanigans. I'm a Sag rising, so, you know, we get on pretty well. And welcome here. And if you'd like to stay, there is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner. And if you would like to stay, go ahead and click that there. If you are my ride or die, this is the reason that I'm here, giving this bonus read. Thank you so much for all the love. Let's find out what's going on for you. Rando read. Tell me what's coming up. What's the most important thing that Sag needs to know, please? What's coming up? This could be around the corner, y'all, but please don't depend on that. It could be a year from now. You never know. Today, tomorrow, next year. All right. We got the Two of Pentacles. Trying to keep your balance. I think you're doing pretty well with keeping your balance. For those of you who maybe have two jobs or a lot going on in your life or things are very busy, I think you're doing a pretty good job of keeping yourself balanced, but I don't think that you're doing it if it feels like somebody who's really praying hard or meditating or really doing everything that they need to do, making the right decisions in order to keep themselves in balance here. We have the Devil energy here. So there's a lot of things that are moving quickly here. There's a lot of, I'm going to say that the Devil and the Two of Pentacles tells me you have a lot of obligations, a lot of things you're chained to, I'm going to say, right? So a lot of obligations, things that I feel that it's like a delicate balance. Like if I make one wrong move, right? Like these two, they're chained together, right? If I make one wrong move, I could get choked out, right? Like it feels like that sort of energy, Sag. We do have the Page of Swords. So I feel like you're keeping up. I want to say that you're keeping up with all of the things that you've got going on in your life at this time. The Page of Swords is telling me that you're staying in the loop or you're staying in the know. The Page of Swords is the one who's learning, right? Somebody's learning how to keep their balance or learning how to schedule their life or learning how to meet all their obligations, possibly. Tell me more. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Temperance card. So I feel like, Sag, that I feel as though you are staying in balance, but I feel like you're really busy. I feel like you've got a lot of obligations that are pulling you away from the things that you'd rather be doing. It feels like the Five of Pentacles is telling me that you're probably barely keeping up financially, or that's how you feel. Maybe that's not the truth, because this could be scarcity as well, understand, right? Having enough but feeling like you're never going to have enough can be that. But the Five of Pentacles tells me that whatever obligations you have are keeping you out of like social things or keeping you disconnected. It's like you're not really connecting with people. It's like maybe you might be doom scrolling, looking on the internet, watching people, watching things, but it feels like you're really, really busy. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're just sort of trying to keep traction. I want to say you're trying to keep up. You're trying to keep traction. And it feels like with the Seven of Pentacles that you're putting in a lot of heavy duty work. It's interesting because the Five of Pentacles is here, and if we look in the tree, the Five of Pentacles is here, and what is she doing? It's very interesting because 5 and 2, and then we have 5 Pentacles and 2 Pentacles. So it feels like you are doing your best to keep up. It feels like you're doing your best to stay in balance with this Temperance energy here. I feel like what you're trying to stay in balance with is keeping your Pentacle world straight, because she's got one foot on the earth, and also keeping your emotional state stable. I feel like that you might be one person who's carrying everything, is what it feels like. Yeah, 5 and 2 is 7, and then we have 7 here. So you're putting in a lot of hard work. But I feel like you're waiting for things to come into balance. It feels like you're working with a purpose, I want to say. You know, she's got the watering can in her hand, and so I feel like she's like, she's on it, right? She's like not letting anything go by the wayside. She's on it. She's working hard. And, but I want to say that you feel like you're barely keeping up. But I think everyone else sees you as temperance. They see you as someone who's in balance, someone who's in perfect balance, actually, someone who's very much in bloom, someone who's an angel that can always has time to help other people. But it feels like, you know, this is the 2 of Pentacles is like back and forth, back and forth. We've got the 8, the figure 8, or the infinity sign that's around these pentacles, which indicates to me it's like by the grace of God, you're keeping everything in order. And then we have the angel Michael, who's back and forth, trying to help you keep the balance, right? Tell me what all these obligations are about here with the devil energy. These are things that you cannot let go by the wayside. It's like your mortgage. It's like your job. You got to go there. It's like the things that you are chained to, right? Feels like the only thing you have time for is to doom scroll the internet. It feels like you're not really talking to people or going out or being social. Yeah, the devil energy tells me, with the moon energy here, tells me that there are a lot of obligations that you have that are deeply rooted, I'm going to say. So maybe you have debt, or that you have a mortgage that you feel like you're going to be paying forever. Like it feels like it's something really deep. It's something that, you know, there's just no end to it. The moon is a lot of depth, a lot of darkness. I'm not really sure. Also, the moon is things aren't as they seem. So what I want to say is, like, it seems like these things that you have to do, it seems like it feels like there's no end to it. But I want to say that there's about to be some relief, because temperance is here. And it feels like you've been waiting for a little bit of relief here, Sag. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we got the Strength card. So I want to say, hang in there, hold on. I feel like you're about to take control of your pentacle world. I feel like right now it feels like life is living you, but soon you will take control and you will be living life. The King of Pentacles is here, and the King of Pentacles is the one who's not afraid of work. This is Taurus, right? Virgo, Capricorn energy. And sometimes they can be workaholics. And I'm not saying that you're a workaholic, Sag. You could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I feel like you've been keeping your head down, keeping out of people's lives, keeping to yourself, keeping your eye on your pentacle world. And I feel like it's built a lot of strength. I want to say I feel like you're the one carrying everything. Like you're probably a single parent. Maybe you don't have kids. Maybe you're just a single person trying to keep up with life. It does feel like that you are going to be able to sit on the throne as accomplished all of the things I've been waiting for. That's what it feels like here. Tell me about the Page of Swords here. Why is the Page of Swords here, please? We've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, there is some relief coming, right? Like the Nine of Swords is a lot of worry. It's a lot of worry of my future. Like maybe you don't have a pension, or maybe you're thinking, I've got to save money in the 401k or the RRSP. I've got to save money. What's going to happen with my future? I feel like you're really worried about what's going to happen with the future, but I think you're so resourceful. Like this is the curious one, right? The one who's ready to learn, the one with the open mind. So I feel like you're resourceful. You'll dig things up. You'll find what you need. And it feels like Sag, you never lay down, right? You're the Queen of Wands. You never lay down. Queen of Wands, you know, feminine or masculine. You're the person who's got what you've gotten through the heart, like it's the hard way. You've gone through the hard way, right? Like it feels like you've fallen and scraped your knees and had to bandage your own knees. Nobody came around to help you. But I feel like the Nine of Swords is telling me that sometimes you have worry at night, or yeah, but I want to say that you already have the resources. So the 9 and the Ace of Swords is telling me 10, which is the release. So I feel like you're going to be able to release your worries soon, because I feel like something's coming here. I'm going to clarify that King of Pentacles, but I feel like something's coming here that is going to get you out of this energy here. Yeah, I feel like your energy is low. Like I feel like you've been foregoing your self-care in order to work. I feel like all you're doing is really working, because for some of you, you barely are making it. This economy is crazy. No matter, it's no matter where you live, the economy's nuts, and people are barely getting by. Some people, and for others of you, I feel that it's a feeling of scarcity. So a feeling like, even though you have money in the bank, even though your job is secure, it's like, because of everything that's going on in the world right now socially, it feels like that's what's worrying you. So I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that what you're doing is foregoing your mental health, taking care of your mental health, because the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse to me is like, I don't have any more energy to put into this. I just don't have any more energy. And I feel like the Eight of Swords is telling me that it's because you're overthinking everything, or you're just exhausted from overthinking everything. Tell me what happens here. Because I feel like something is going to give you relief. The Nine of Swords is here with the Ace of Swords, and I feel like it's going to bust you. It's going to give you relief from the Eight of Swords here. How is this happening? We've got the Five of Wands. So it might be competition. Like, maybe you feel like you're in competition at work. You've got to do a better job than the guy next to you, or you're not going to get the promotion, or you're not going to get the raise, or maybe there's layoffs coming and you feel like there's competition. It feels like you're kind of beating yourself up about something here. Tell me about the Fool. The Chariot. Yeah. You know what? There's a new door that's opening here for you. Look, we just had the new moon, right? The new moon in Aquarius, and everything is about to change. We've come to a point in the year where everything is about to change. I feel like the Chariot is telling me that you're going to get your balance. We have the white and the dark Sphinx here, which is the energetic balance of the Chariot. You must have balance to ride a motorcycle, right? You know yourself, if you ride a motorcycle or you ride a bike, that you have to be in balance in order to do that. And if you're not, you're going to fall off, right? Scrape your knees. So I feel like there is a new door opening here that's going to give you more balance. It feels like you feel like you've been running a race, or that there's so much competition out there. Or maybe this Five of Wands is people who you feel like you're in competition with, like the neighbors, keeping up with the Joneses. Like, it could be that sort of energy too. Tell me why this Five of Pentacles is here. I feel like you go from the Five of Pentacles, by the way, to the Seven of Pentacles, right? So we add two more Pentacles. 5 and 2 is 7. We go from the 5 to the 7. That's progression. And then it gets to Temperance, where everything starts to balance itself out. We've got the Six of Wands. Yeah, I like that. The Six of Wands is here, and the Six of Wands is telling me victory, success, on the high horse. It feels like finally people are seeing me for all of my accomplishments, for all of the hard work that I've been putting in. Finally, people are cheering me on and saying, "You got this." The Page of Wands is in the reverse with the Queen of Cups. I feel like the Queen of Cups having their back to the Page of Wands in the reverse is telling me, again, that you just don't have the time or the energy to give to anyone else. The Queen of Cups has their back to all of this. It feels like I cannot give away just even one drop of my emotions. I can't care about what's going on with other people. I have to be focused on myself. The Page of Wands is telling me that you're not taking any risks, that you feel like there's like, stop talking about it, Elsie. There is no new path that's opening for me. I'm just not I don't have the energy to put into any new path. But I feel like the Seven of Wands has got you a little bit defensive because you've been working so hard. But I do feel like this Temperance card is here for a reason, Sag. And I think that's your energy in balance, right? It's a beautiful blessing from the universe that it's a shift of energy, which sort of exhales, like it gives you an exhale. It allows you to be reminded that that everything comes into balance eventually. We've got the Three of Cups. There it is. The Seven of Wands is in the reverse. I like it because the Seven of Wands is over here, right? 6 and 1. And then we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse, which tells me you become a little more flexible, and now you stop living in this scarcity energy. And the Three of Cups is here. Once you get into balance, now you're like, whew, like it's the exhale. And then you're like, you know what? I haven't talked to my friends in a while. Like, I haven't contacted my friends. I need to go out. I need some fun. I need some celebration. I got to stop being so defensive and having all these boundaries up and keeping to myself. Judgment card tells me that the Judgment card tells me that you've decided you need a second chance with this Three of Cups. I just need to get things straight again. I need to go back to my friends and say, look, sorry, I've been away, but but the Judgment card is laying something to rest, and then something that is arriving, right? We've got red wings, red wings. Like it feels like something is arriving to give you energy, to give you excitement. I'm thinking about wands, right? And it feels like you're laying something to rest. And I feel what you're laying to rest is this scarcity here, the Five of Pentacles. And I feel like this, the devil energy lets up just a little bit here. Or you start feeling like you have a little more balance, and so it doesn't feel like these are obligations that you're chained to anymore. You feel like you're blessed to have those obligations, like a mortgage because you have a house, or, you know, having to get up at a time you don't want to get up at every morning, but you have a job. Like I feel like the tables turn, or a plot twist comes here, and you start to realize that things are changing in the way that you're thinking about them. It's not that things are changing, it's your point of view that's changing. We've got the Five of Cups. So we started with the Five of Cups here in the outcome. We've got, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. I saw it in my head. That's why I was saying changing. Like it feels like a plot twist, or things are changing. I should have said it when I saw it in my head. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. And then we have the Empress in reverse. So what's changing here is I feel like right now that you're like, look, I'm the Empress. Why aren't things working out for me the way I want them to work out for me? And I think that things are working out for you. I'm going to say that it's destiny that things work out for you. This is a turning point. And so I feel like this is the first turning point here, that we have Temperance here, which is your energy. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Judgment card. You decide that you can no longer be on the outside looking in. You can't be in the Five of Pentacles. You can't be in the Seven of Wands. You got to turn that upside down. It's time for you to reconnect to people. It's time for you to, the Seven of Wands is like, I got to stop being defensive about everything that's going on around me. But I feel like these obligations now, your mind changes, right? We've got, right here, we've got the Page of Swords, don't forget, right? It's a change of mind. It's like, I got to stop thinking of myself as someone who's not abundant, someone who's not in control, someone who's not the Queen of Wands, right? Feminine or masculine. This is Empress energy, Taurus and Libra energy, but it is feminine or masculine, right? We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. This is your card. Look, abundance is here. I feel like it's a change of mind that you're going through right now, and there is, it feels like a turning point for you as it pertains to your emotional energy. There's like a shift because Temperance is here. I think you go from the Five of Cups to the Wheel. Everything changes. You have a change of mind. You have a change of scenery. Something changes, a turning point here. And rather than seeing yourself as the Empress in reverse, you start to see Temperance. More balance is coming in here. So I really do feel that you are the Empress already, but I feel like maybe your point of view needs to change, right? With the Page of Swords, maybe you need more information. Maybe your point of view needs to change. So relief is on the way. If you feel like you're the one, all I do is work, eat, sleep, Elsie, all I do is work, eat, sleep, I think relief is on the way. It's either money is coming or something very abundant. You're going to get some sort of an opportunity. Somebody's going to offer you something, give you a gift, want to take you out. Something really positive is showing up. And I feel like you start looking at things rather than looking at them as burdens, Ten of Wands, you start looking at them as blessings, Four of Wands, right? Because the blessing is, yeah, it's hard. We got to work every day, or we got to work the job in the half, or the job in the side hustle, but you're blessed, right? You're blessed in your life to have those things, because there are some people in their life that don't have those things. So we do have Seven Pentacles here. It is the hard work. You're going to keep working hard, but I feel like it's going to bring in opportunities that you were hoping for. Oh yes, I wanted to just clarify this King before we go. Tell me about this King of Pentacles, please. There's sort of an opportunity here that I don't think that you see, but somebody sees your strength, whether that's the universe or somebody that is at your workplace. But we have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's noticing your glow up here. Look at that. We're at the nines. Look, something's changing quickly because we're at the nines, and the tens is where you get to put everything down. And we've already got 10 swords. So we've got 9 cups, 9 pentacles. The tens is where you put everything down. There you go. So you know what? Things are working out in your favor here. Oh, look, you might even have somebody the person who's been watching you might even be someone who's sweet on you here. You have the Ace of Cups as well. There might be love coming in here, but somebody here is avoiding transformation. You might have been the one that's been avoiding transformation, but it could be someone in your future as well. It doesn't have to be. It could be a Scorpio. But we do have, as I said, Jupiter energy here. Expansion is here for you. And I don't know, I'm not your person who is an astrologist, but I think that I heard at some point that Jupiter I won't even get into that. You go find your favorite, your astrologer. Something's going on with Jupiter, I think, and it is going to be beneficial for you for sure, because that's your ruling planet, right? Yeah, I'm just going to leave that here. I feel like you're about to get some relief, so hang in there, Sag, okay? I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you and all your loving. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back. Love you guys. Bye.